feel like you shot my arm.
All right, son. Who is this young man?
His name's Private.
Speak up, son. I don't hear well.
Private Patrick Turner.
Patrick Turner. And who are you to him?
Best friend of his. I've known him all my life.
I think you shot me right in the arm.
Where are you all from?
Wilkes County, North Carolina.
Wilkes County. Okay.
He shot me right in the arm. I need this arm.
How'd you get hurt, son?
We were on patrol, and we came upon some Yankees, and one of it, they started firing upon us. And one shot me right in the arm.
All right.
And me and him hauled out as fast as we could.
I believe we need to administer some alcohol to stiffen him against the shock.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
Son, I want you to take a sip of this. To your health, sir.
Oh, it hurts.
It helps to steady my nerves. You know that alcohol is a stimulant because when you drink it, you become very gregarious. So we use it to prevent the shock in patients like this young man here. Son, I'm going to have to examine your wound. And what I'm looking for here is three things. I want to know if there's pulsation in his wrist. If there's no pulsation, the artery's been severed, the limb will become gangrenous and he'll die. It'll have to come off. If the bone is shattered, the limb will similarly become gangrenous and it will have to be removed. Or if I'm unable to remove the missile, whatever it is, the limb will become gangrenous. Now we know this because of statistics or data kept by, what was that nurse's name? Florence Nightingale in the Crimean War in 1858. Son, I'm going to examine your arm.
Doc, I need this arm. I really need this arm. I can't lose this arm.
Just relax. I'm going to feel your pulse. I'm going to feel your pulse.
I need this arm, Doc.
Okay, he's got pulsation in the wrist. Okay, I'm going to check the bone now. I apologize in advance for hurting you. All right, okay.
That hurts.
It appears that this is not a convoluted fracture. I believe I can feel a large hematoma.
I need this arm.
He probably has a severing of a large blood vessel. I believe the bone is intact. Son, we're going to put a tourniquet on your arm to stem the flow of blood. We have no way to give IV fluid or blood, so we're going to cut off the flow of blood by putting a tourniquet on the arm. I'm going to hold your limb, and my assistant surgeon is going to apply a tourniquet. Now we're going to apply the tourniquet until we can no longer feel the pulsation. Keep going. Keep going. That's good. Okay. Do you feel it? Anymore? Okay. Now, son, listen to me. Flow of blood. You're going to lose that arm.
I can't.
If the bone is shattered, it's going to become gangrenous and you'll die. I'm going to do everything I can to save your limb.
Okay,
I may have to take it, but I'm going to do what I can to save it.
Okay, Doc. I can't.
Surgeon Hodges is going to administer to you the fumes of ether. It'll render you insensible to the pain. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a very pretty process. Induction of anesthesia. The patient at first becomes very euphoric as the pain goes away, but he will later become excited and delirious, and we may have to restrain him, so don't be alarmed.
Ready, sir?
Yes.
Everybody hold on to him. Breathe in, relax, son. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I think we're on there a little bit longer. He's just starting.
Oh man, it feels so much better now.
I probably need to start.
Oh, it feels so much better. There's no pain.
That's good.
It feels so much good.
I don't think he's ready yet. He's not. He has in stage 2. Come around this way. It's all right, son. Let him breathe more fumes. Now this is called the excitement phase. He's delirious. He doesn't know where he is. He thinks we're trying to hurt him. We're not.
No, let me get out of here.
More fumes. So we'll restrain him until such time as he becomes deeper in the anesthetic state. Hold that closer. You feel that? I think you might need to see the airway. Alright, now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to debride the wound. And by debriding, what I mean, sir, would you want to stay over on this side? This will allow me to clean off any excess material that's there. Now, I'm going to probe the wound.
Scalpel.
Ah, there's more bleeding. Here, tighten the tourniquet for me, sir. Oh yeah, I think the artery has been involved. It's probably a branch. I feel a track of damage, and I think the hematoma was released. I'm going to need a probe. Now, this is called a screw extractor. The ammunition that we're most likely looking for here now, this is called a mini ball. It was developed by a Lieutenant Minet in the French Army. It was designed to be able to be dropped into the barrel without having to be rammed, so that you could shoot 3 rounds a minute instead of 1 or 2. It has an opening in the back that expands when it's exposed to the hot gases of the gunpowder after it explodes. That seals the bullet in the grooves of the rifling and allows it to come out spinning at a very high velocity, about 900 feet per second, which for black powder is very good. Because it has that boat tail in the back, I can sometimes screw this screw extractor into it and pull the bullet out in that fashion, which is very convenient. However, it's a very soft type of lead. It has a habit of becoming misshapen and malformed. I'll do the best I can. I need a probe to locate the missile. Now, this is a bullet probe. It allows me to extend my reach. I feel a track of damage. I can't tell where the bullet is. I don't feel it. Let me have the porcelain probe. Now this probe has a porcelain tip, which makes a different sound against the bullet as it does against the bone. Can you hear the difference? It's a duller sound. So I'm going to probe with this and see if I can locate it. It's very deep in the biceps muscle. Ah, do you hear that? Does that sound like a bullet or a bone? That sounds like a bone. I think that's the bullet. I can't reach it with my finger, and it's going in backwards. Let me try the Napoleon first. No, the Napoleon is that long, funny one. And that's the orthopedic. That one, yeah. Can I see that bullet again? This is called a Napoleon extractor. It was developed during the Napoleonic Wars. I don't know why it's called a Napoleon extractor, but it was designed to remove this bullet. This bullet has grooves in it that fit very nicely into this extractor like so. Again, it is only convenient if the bullet goes in straight. This particular bullet went in backwards, but I believe I may be able to, I think he might need some more fumes. It's taking a little longer than usual. Now I can't grip it with this. Let me have the, yeah.
That's my son.
Now this extractor will pick up a bullet in any position. It's not as effective. It doesn't give you as good a grip. But I think in this particular instance, I wouldn't have any choice. I lost my track. Can you hold that probe for me just like that? I believe I'm attached to a tendon, which I'm going to have to incise. May I have a scalpel? There it is. It is lodged partially in the bone in one aspect. I hope I can get this. There it is. We got it.